him as a puck. That's just not going to happen. Smoke up behind Abed. Piladai and DJ do have the roll in. They have Cold Feet, Chilling Touch, and they have a target in Cuckoo. They will have to battle through the cogs, but hey, now's as good a time as any. Here comes Snowball. We'll drop DJ in the cogs because that happened. Okay, now triple raise. He's just dead. Dude, cogs and Snowball are two of like the jankiest spells in all of Dota. Put them together and it does add up. Fnatic CSing pretty decently right now. TNC not doing a terrible job. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. EE just got jacked up in the bottom lane. No coil needed. DJ now going to get dove as Cuckoo is going to take tower aggro. He's going to pull it off. Someone's going to pull it off. Sam H is going to phase shift, and Cuckoo's going to chug down that south. Has a bottle as well, but Piladai's going to come in and cancel it. He can't really do much to the SF, though. He's going to right-click him a handful of times. And Piladai now stuck between a rock and a hard place. Nightmare up, and there are a couple raises left. 1, 2, gets the kill. Cuckoo now away from DJ, is not going to get frozen in place thanks to the cold feet, and he'll just slip away. Or something stupid like that. Thank you, Ice Frog, for these weird numbers. Still, Timbersaw is going to be like an immovable rock. Oh, Snowball is going to disappear, actually. They just turn around Coil Eternal Envy. He does not have another Thunder. He's going to try to hug Cuckoo, try to dodge these raises, but he's just taking right clicks the entire time, so in the meantime, he's just getting beaten down. Now the hookshot in onto DJ. Tim's is not going to let him go. 1 point battery cell just for the slow, and DJ is not going anywhere anytime soon. Throws out some shards, not going to do many favors for him. Cuckoo going to grab a handful of kills again on this bottom lane. And Bane is just going to be very patient here. Again, Raven doesn't have much to fear from really anyone. I think the worst case scenario is he gets sundered and then bursted, but they are going to rotate a lot of heroes in. Cuckoo has a lot more to fear. Lance coming in, Snowball here as well. Cuckoo is going to use himself to dodge that damage right now, but he's going to land into a whole mess of heroes, including an Ice Blast, which will kill him off from Piladai. Raven also got hit by that, so he doesn't have that additional regeneration. He's going to put up the barrier, takes no damage now, and with the reactive armor up, will actually just take no damage even further in this fight. Will Timber Chain out and should be just fine. Fnatic will crash in, kill Cuckoo, does take their entire team though, and now Raven's gonna blow up Piladai and almost gives DJ as well. He's very low on mana, only 2 stick charges. Eternal Envy doing about 0 damage versus Raven. Now they're gonna run into 1437. Oh, nothing was casted actually. The Snowball's gonna protect them for a little bit, but they still have that grip. And where you going, DJ? There is no escape that way. Raven has a Chakram, and that'll get them a double kill for this Timbersaw. In the meantime, Sam H is still in the bottom lane, not even needing this engagement. Creep waves worth of farm as well. We do have DJ trying to cut the wave, perhaps. He's a little bit late for that one, though. The catapult has already arrived, and Raven's actually going to teleport back towards bottom, so they barely put any damage into the structure. Now, Abba's going to cop at 1437, gets nightmared. Piladai is able to take it off, but there is no grip just yet from 1437. Actually held that for quite a long time. Still, they have the Ancient Apparition who's going to get absolutely obliterated. Abed will teleport out in the trees. In the meantime, mid lane, what happened here? They were able to jack up. Cuckoo does have the Yule Scepter to dodge these shards. So he won't instantly die, but he will go down. The Death Rock doing a lot of damage. Sam H dropped the coil. There's no real follow-up here. Tims has a hook shot. Ohio is going to try to bring them out. The Chakra misses, though. They drop Ohio. That means Eternal Envy is also in a lot of trouble. He's going to get silenced out of his Sunder mid-cast. And they'll take down pretty much everybody. At the cost of Cuckoo, yes. How are you supposed to kill this guy? 65% physical resistance. Extra magic resistance. That actually 65 isn't even with his full reactive armor. Plus the fact that there's that Arctic Chill aura, whatever it's called. Freezing aura. No, I think Arctic Chill would have been a much better name for it. Oh, Eternal Envy. She only gets hit by one of those spells, I believe. Still, the hook shot cuts through him and pushes him back. He gets burst down before he can sunder. BKB or not, there's no saving you from that situation. Now DJ as well. Oh, shards up to the high ground. Soul Vessel still ticking. Still ticking, and Raven looking for the death blow. No, DJ's actually going to survive through that. Just barely. But they lose Eternal Envy again. Really not the strongest place for a Timbersaw to be in right now. Not many trees here, so very few options for Timber Chain. Just got to have that Whirling Death and Chakram as well as that Blast from Shiva's Guard, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Cuckoo's in a little bit of trouble. They have a Force Staff. He needs his help right now. He is going to shatter as soon as he lands. And he will go down in this position with no Force Staff is very dangerous. Like, you got to be at least over here or somewhere along these stairs if you're going to be playing SF in that position. So they will just lose their SF immediately, but they gain the racks. Pretty sure they have to find some huge team fight where they're able to get Eternal Envy and Abed into the action and keep them alive. Again, it's going to have to involve like a pretty sick Sunder or something like that, or 5-man Ice Blast. I don't know. They don't really have much potential there. They're chasing. No, they're trying. Even if they catch him, like, what the hell are they going to do? They are going to run into DJ. Walrus punches onto 1437. The Brain Zap's going to pretty much balance all of that damage out. DJ's still alive, as the Ice Blast is going to be landing on the Bane. Everyone else is going to be chasing after this Timbersaw. Raven is at half HP. Ice Blast is going to wear off, so the regen's going to kick right back in. And they get nothing, unfortunately, for Fnatic. That would have been... TNC are just slowly but surely pulling more and more ahead. This status quo where Fnatic are just absolutely terrified to leave their base. Oh, force stab out to the grip. 1437 with the plays. Here comes the Requiem, and there goes Ohio. Oh my god, that was clean as hell. 1437. The baller plays from the Bane. They do Sunder up Raven. Can they kill him? Maybe they can. They Nightmare to give him a little more protection. He's gonna get Walrus Punch out of his chain, has the suicide, and will kill himself. Feels bad, man. But here comes Sammy. He's going to jump in, snag Pylai die because it's an AA. That's what you do as a puck. He will take some damage here, actually. He doesn't have any more tools to get out. He has another phase shift, stun from the snowball. He will orb and phase shift out. Soul Vessel still ticking, though. Sam H, I think, is dead to it, especially when Albad comes in, so they will lose the puck. But immediately, the Timbersaw is going to rejoin the fight. Cuckoo's still very healthy, should have full souls, and he does. Losing 3 heroes, Fnatic. They have their heavy hitters still up. BKB, though, is down, as is the Metamorphosis. So, Eternal Envy, he's got 9k, 10k net worth, but right now is looking at like 6k net worth as far as useful items are concerned. Cuckoo is in a precarious position, will actually dodge that lance. And Ohio's going to shuffle on in 2-man route, but everyone gets force stabbed out. The Ice Blast is going to come in, land to Raven and to Tim's. They've separated Abed, though, in a lot of trouble with this Phantom Lancer. They will brain zap the wrong one. Cog bump back once again. Will charge right back in towards Cuckoo, but he'll dodge it with the Yule Scepter. He'll land himself in a really precarious position. Pops the BKB just to dodge that lance one more time, and it looks like he will be able to get out to safety. The Reflection Illusion not doing enough damage there. Terrible, but you need a little bit better than that to kill off a puck. That's just not going to work. Sam H slowly chipping away. Cuckoo, he's here. Maybe back up. 1437's back there as well. Bottom lane being pushed in by the Timbersaw as well. Oh my god, Tim's has a freaking Necrobook too. Gonna send a couple of goons there and we'll make short work of that bottom lane. Top lane as well to be right-clicked by the real right-clicker in the SF. They will catch the Timbersaw. He does have the cheese, but he's actually just fine. Sitting in the middle of everything. He's taking like no damage. How is he taking no damage from this at all? He's now at half HP, but he has the cheese and he can actually use it freely because he's not hit with that chill effect. He's going to Timber Chain right through absolutely everyone. Hookshot back in once again, and it looks like the Underlord's TP out was canceled. Ohio is going to be put into the snowball, it looks like, but I don't know if that's actually going to save him. He's stuck in the chalk room, so is DJ. Instant double kill for Raven. Everyone's going to start buying back. Eternal Envy is really worse for the wear. He has to go back into his fountain. They will capture Raven. Sam H off with some tower shots. He is the orb out with the phase shift. He's keeping himself safe. In the meantime, super creeps pouring in from mid and top, so TNC really don't need to push any further right now. They will just back off. Health regen, never bad, but his talents for the Underlord not really going to be like winning him any of these fights right off the bat. TNC can just wait for this next Roche. It's only 40 seconds. Oh, they jump right in. No coil just yet. Just double chakrams, actually whirling death chakrams everywhere. Timbersaw gonna get force stabbed out. Ice Blast is gonna be way off the mark. And Timbersaw is just fine. In the backside, they're all stuck because of the coil. Snowball out from this tusk. What the hell just what? Well, I don't know what the hell that was, but either way, the Rax is going to be under fire here. Cuckoo is still with the BKB, so he's fine to back off safely right now. Puck is still in the back line, trying to snipe Pylai die. Here comes the Whirling Death, Timber Chain combo in, and Raven is all the way in, actually. He's kind of by himself, but here comes the chain out. No, not quite. Walrus Punch is going to cancel that. They're trying to kill off this Timbersaw. He can kill himself. He's actually going to go down to Eternal Envy. He did not get the suicide. He does have a very short respawn time, only 50 seconds for level 25 hero, but they are able to hold the line somehow. You'll just get focused down by all of EE's illusions and take a lot of damage at this point. Maybe just give it to the puck for a double coil. No, they're going to start crashing in on bottom side. Jump in. Cuckoo lands a sheepstick onto Terrorblade. 1, 2, 3 raises. Lots of damage. Eternal Envy is getting hook shot, but he gets yanked out. He'll be just fine. He's gonna sunder up and kill off the clock. We're gonna hurry. Lance, double force tapped out. Tim's actually gonna glimmer away from it and survive. Gets handed the refresher shard, or is gonna unbackpack it rather. He is gonna have another hook shot if he really needs it right now. They find Cuckoo in the front lines. Yule Scepter is there. Has a blink out right after. No, can't use it. On the BKB and pop the Requiem, and a blow up Eternal Envy. Immediately buys back. But they've lost their supporting crew as well. Another Pitamatus does go down as Abed is chucking in all the illusions he could possibly get his hands on. Cuckoo is kind of banged up right now. EE gonna move on in, but he does not have his Metamorphosis. So what can he really do here? Raven's running a little bit dry on mana. Is gonna chow down on the cheese though. It's good for you. It's calcium. And now the Rack's in a little bit of trouble here. Abed once again sending in all the illusions he could possibly muster. They get the Sheep Stick onto Eternal Envy, and they blow him up. He just bought back, so he is gone for good. And gone for good also, those initials are GG, which Eternal Envy is going to call TNC, ending the game with almost a 50k net gold advantage. And it's slow and steady, you know, doesn't always win the race, but at least it doesn't end up splattered on the walls. TNC